player. If you're a Ted Leo fan, a lot of cool David
Sick.
learners around.
Sick.
Fa has met White Fa.
We're playing the best movie team, David, which is good for good
Oh,
matchup
yeah.
here. David was a film professor before he was a lawyer, so
No
we've got
way, really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Actually,
Oh, dude, I minored in cinema studies. I'm a big
That's
movie geek.
tough.
Where? Where were you?
At
And I just
Rutgers.
have no life.
Oh, awesome.
The
Awesome.
the undergrad chair of our department is oh my God. Wait, he wrote one of my rec letters. I'm forgetting his name. That's crazy. Whatever.
My wife might know. She's also in media studies. Rutgers professors.
He's on the younger side. Hold on. Whatever. It'll come to me later.
Cool.
all right. Let's play some trivia during this first date. Lick My Qualls versus Hypnotoads. Two teams, only one loss between them. 11.4 points per game versus 10.7. However, Hypnotoads have a 0.1% edge when it comes to question percentage. Last week, the Hypnotoads lost by 1 to the Night Pandas, and Lick My Qualls had a pretty substantial victory over Mentally Illest. First round of the night is ad libs. This is your music category. Does anyone want to double?
I do not.
No.
Okay. Lick My Qualls, you start off tonight. Name this 2018 song that peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 by the Ablibs. Freeze, Skirt Skirt, Yeah, Big Whoa, It's Lit, In the Sheets, Big Ass.
Okay, I was like, oh, there's no way I know, but the "It's Lit" is kind of ringing a bell here.
I feel it sounds auto-tune in my head.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I got nothing.
Exo Toro Life. Okay, I feel like I should wait. Is this King's Dead? The skirt has made me think it's King's Dead. Like it wasn't Black Panther 2018?
Vaguely.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try King's Dead. Final answer. Oh, I thought I was right.
Well, is it Gucci Gang or is it something? I think it's Gucci Gang.
I like Gucci Gang. I like that.
I think it's just Lil Pump.
Um,
But it's
I
lit
mean,
as Travis
sure.
Scott.
Skirt was more of a Migos kind of
Yeah,
thing.
true.
So
Listen, I've listened to every single Migos song. I don't think it's Migos.
I thought it was that Migos song that Gucci Mane is on, but go with what you think.
I think it's just Gucci Gang. Let's go with Gucci Gang, Lil Pump, final.
It totally
Travis
is.
Scott?
Oh, I don't know what that
Okay.
is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay.
Kodak?
Okay.
All
I
right.
understand it now.
Toads. Name this 2017 song that peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 100.
What?
Yeah, Big Foreigns. Yeah, Big Foreigns. Yeah, Gang Gang. Chase It. Don't Chase No Bitches. Big Foreigns.
I know
This
this
is
song.
Chase
This
a
one is
Bag.
Migos.
Isn't this Chase a Bag, Never Chase No Bitch?
Yeah, it's Migos, but what's the name of the song? Hold on. It's
No,
coming to
chase
me.
a bag, never chase no bit. Wasn't that
Oh, it's Chase a
Mask
Check, Never Chase No Bitch? Or is that a
No,
future
hold
song?
on. Let
Yeah,
the
you're thinking of
podcast come to
Future.
me.
Yeah, you're
This
thinking
is
of
not
Mask
our
Off.
category.
Mask Off.
But I don't
Right?
think that's it.
Mask
Yeah,
Off.
but
Okay, man.
chase a check,
Big
never
Foreign.
chase a bitch.
Yeah, I think it's Mask Off.
I think it's Mask Off.
All right.
It's on you.
Yeah. Let the melanin activate. It's early today. Let's go Mask Off, final. Much more popular than ZZ.
I actually know that song, and I still wouldn't have gotten it.
Same.
Wow, this auction draft is going crazy for Ben Rice right now.
This is my whole plan.
All right.
Who's sacral ulcers?
American winners. This is a Major League Baseball category, I believe.
And I'm out. For those reasons, I'm out.
What do you think, team? They're pretty good at baseball.
You can be a little bit more specific. It's about
think we
the
just lost somebody
National
in this game.
Portrait Gallery's exhibit of
No.
American winners about athletes, specifically
Oh.
MLB players.
David, do you think you know about that?
No.
Okay, then we are not doubling. Oh yeah, David, this game was made by Leaf, so it's gonna be hard. So just put that in your head. And esoteric.
Don't shoot the host. All
I
right.
wish you didn't give the full description. Just let him go into it.
I was going to say I like baiting people and just giving the generic category. Lick My Qualls, your question. Who is this Hall of Famer depicted in the National Portrait Gallery's current American Winners exhibition?
All right, well, it's a catcher, I can tell you that. There aren't that many catchers in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, what a block! Sorry.
What does Carlton Fisk look like?
I
Is
have
it-
Ben Rice.
Does he look like
Notoriously
that?
much uglier than that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think he looks like that.
Okay, well then I don't know. I can't even think of
It's
many
definitely
other Hall
it's
of
not
Fame.
what Yogi Berra looks like. And
Well, the eye black makes me think like somewhat recent.
contemporary.
You know what I mean? Qualls, do you have any ideas?
No. Joey Bart. I'm not sure.
It's not Mike Piazza.
no. I think Carlton Fisk should be the guess if we can't think of anything better.
Yeah,
But
I
it
just
doesn't
don't really know that many other Hall of Fame catchers, honestly. All right, let's just try Carlton Fisk. Final answer. Oh, okay.
Dang, I dead thought that was Thurman Munson.
Hmm. Didn't he have a
Was Car-
handlebar
Carlton,
mustache?
sorry?
Didn't Thurman Munson have like a big mustache?
Oh, wait, he did. But Carlton Fisk was famous for being a little ugly. Like people just naturally described him as ugly.
His nickname was Pudge. That painting is not a good-looking person, really.
Not bad.
All right, who is this Hall of Famer depicted in the National Portrait Gallery's
Babe
current
Ruth.
American Winners?
It's Babe Ruth. It's definitely not David Ortiz. Wait, but I don't understand. How much weight are we supposed to take with where it says I'm Big Papi?
None, because it's a joke.
Okay.
Ha ha
Oh,
ha,
you
ha, ha.
menace.
Wow. That's what we're doing these
For real
days.
this time, who is this Hall of Famer depicted in the National Portrait Gallery's American Winners exhibition?
Is it Sandy Koufax?
Hold on.
Andy
Probably
Koufax
not.
didn't play for the Giants.
That's why I don't ask. That's why I don't do these.
Is that Cy Young? Didn't Cy Young have like a really famous high leg kick?
I have a guess in mind, but I don't think he played for the Giants.
Huh. No, I don't. What was the name of that black pitcher who like pitched until he was like 50?
That guy is white.
Yeah.
This guy's white?
Yes.
Fuck.
Dog.
Thank you so much.
Wick, what's your thought?
I
Dude,
would say
I
Bob Feller, but I think he pitched for the Indians, not the Giants.
say what's the name?
Bob Feller.
He did pitch for Cleveland, but I mean that's the best guess we have.
I know he had a weird windup.
Go for it.
Bob Feller, final.
Okay, so like the best Giants pitchers, I know Christy Mathewson, but the jersey, this is probably like middle of the 20th century. So that's why I'm thinking, who's the spitball guy? Long first name. Oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. The spitball guy. You've got to be kidding me. Someone help me through spitballs.
I got nothing. Sorry.
No, you have to be kidding. I can't think of his name. Oh, okay. That was not who I was thinking of anyway. It's fine.
Very show.
I was
Okay.
thinking of
And
Satchel
you said
Paige.
and you said that was a white guy. Let's go back to that.
I guess I
Satchel
just
Paige is a
truly
deep
don't
cut.
see color.
Jokes on you,
Gaylord
Bob.
Perry. I thought of
Race
his
and
name.
ethnicity are two different things.
I thought of the name of the person that wasn't the answer.
All right, we're into the niche round.
All right, team.
Oh,
Presumably Kyle Qualls.
David is also an Orioles fan, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
hey,
Which starting pitcher has lost the most games in a single season for the team since 2015?
Wow.
that's a brutal question. I have many guesses.
That's the thing. The individual, I knew then this would be a really hard question, but obviously there's nothing we can do about it.
Who just took a bunch of losses?
So it has to be probably a year they were bad, but also it's someone who like actually like pitched the whole season, you know, like made a lot of starts.
Yeah. Can I interest you in some? Well, actually, it was probably when they were really bad. I don't remember any of those pitchers. Can I interest you in some? Was it Dylan Bundy? Is that his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Is
know
that
you're
not-
talking about.
You can try that.
Okay, yeah, Dylan Bundy final.
King.
Wow,
Nice,
that's
dude.
crazy.
I
Well
was
done.
like, he was like a 4th overall pick, and I was like, he was on the team for a while when things started, and then traded to the Angels when things went bad.
Damn, dude, I thought that was Ubaldo Jimenez.
I was gonna say John Means.
Oh, I would have guessed Ubaldo in a heartbeat if I had thought of him.
That's a crazy guess.
That was good.
If you guys missed this, David is getting it for sure.
That's fun.
Let's see. Toads. Identify the movie by the profile below. Released in 2011, PG-13, 2 hours and 13 minutes, $145 million budget, and $700 million at the box office.
Okay,
Is that
maybe he
like
doesn't.
Man of
Very
Steel?
Very tough.
Is that like Man of Steel?
2011.
What Mission Impossible came out that year?
I think
I think
I don't know.
I think it's Ghost
Fallout?
Protocol.
What about the Harry Potter made $1 billion, right?
Oh, it's so good. No, that last Harry Potter movie came out. It had
I'm cool with
at
Ghost
least $1 billion.
Protocol. Ghost Protocol's the one
At least
with
$1 billion. The Fantastic
with
Beasts
the
movie didn't come out until like
Dubai.
2013 or 14.
I'm cool with Ghost Protocol. I think that made $700 million.
Yeah.
I thought it was Twilight, but that wasn't a $150 million budget.
way.
It could just be a Marvel movie.
All right, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol final.
Movie's so good.
Wow.
Damn.
Nice job.
It's impressive. What are you eating, Fa?
We made sushi bowls. By we, I
Nice.
mean my roommates made it, and they gave me
You-
some.
Authors. Any doubles?
Okay, no, but this is where David is much more useful than Qualls and I, so I'm glad we have him tonight.
Yeah,
I
can
read.
Raza, this is like, I don't know.
The only thing that makes me nervous is Leaf made the category.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just think it might be exorbitantly hard.
I think 9 times out of 10 we double this, and I'd rather
Oh, that
sit.
might be a problem with most of the game.
Yeah.
I'd rather sit on this one.
Yeah, I don't want to double it. We're not
No
doubling.
Diddy.
All right.
Agreed.
Question for Lick by Qualls. Name the author that wrote 3 of these works and identify which work is not by that author. War and Peace, Notes from an Underground, Crime and Punishment, and The Brothers Karamazov.
I'm so
It's,
mad.
Dostoevsky, War and Peace is not the author.
I'm so
Hey.
mad.
I knew the author of War and Peace and Crime and Punishment, even though I didn't know the other two, so like I had something there.
I knew the name Dostoevsky. I would have guessed he wrote War and Peace, but that's why David's here.
Oh, I accidentally just won the Guardians closer. That's fine. I didn't pay much for him.
Might say
Uh,
final.
Yeah. David's answer is the final.
Okay.
That's why he's here. That's a Nick Smith point on the board.
Raza, have you read Notes from the Underground?
Yeah, David,
I
the
haven't, but
sub
my,
points go to the player who's missing, so you're helping out Nick,
Oh,
who is
all
one
right.
of the lower scores in the
My,
league.
my friend just made a movie, and it was adapted from Notes from the Underground.
The worst of the books to adapt. That's crazy.
No, but dude just got out of post. She made so much money.
Name the author that wrote these works. Young Goodman Brown, The House of Seven Gables, Mansfield Park, and The Scarlet Letter.
Yeah?
Isn't the Scarlet Letter Nathaniel Hawthorne?
Sure. I'm not gonna lie. This is not my bag. This is not my bag.
Yeah, it's
Oh
not me.
man. Oh man. Hold on.
I'm not positive. I mean,
I'm pretty sure
if they got Dostoevsky,
Mansfield Park is I think it's one of the Bronte sisters.
Mansfield, or isn't it Jane Austen?
Oh, is it Jane Austen? But I don't recognize
are the
any of these
other-
other books as works by Jane Austen.
I feel like they got Dostoevsky.
Oh.
We have to have Jane Austen. If it
This-
can't, so if you
fuck
think the
me.
Scarlet Letter's Hawthorne, then let's just say, can we just do Jane Austen and the Scarlet Letter?
Yeah, Scarlet Letter's out, odd one out. Jane Austen's the author final.
Fair enough.
David.
So
you
it's
know?
reverse that. Hawthorne is the author, Mansfield Park out. Final.
Let's go. I had no idea. I knew
Dude, oh man, that's decidedly so much harder than their
Sick.
question.
for sure.
So sick. Glad we didn't double though.
Any person who's read more than 6 works of classical literature could tell you they can only name one novel by Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Correct.
Let it be known that Matt is currently last on his team in points.
Yeah, that's the way I like it.
I'm deep in book talk, and
All right.
Fuck me.
I couldn't
Yes,
afford
sir.
that.
This is a tennis question. Anyone want to double?
Absolutely not. We should have
No.
known there would be a tennis category with Leaf making the game.
Okay, hear me out. No.
Tennis is
No,
not
but
my
I
bag.
miss Neil on days like this.
All right, like my Qualls. Over the last year, this number 10 ranked Russian averages the most double faults of any top 10 player with 4.3 per match.
That's a lot.
Okay, so I know the good Russian player. I feel like he'd be higher than 10 though. There's another good Russian player.
Could it be a Russian female player?
Yeah, is this men's, Ethan?
This is men's tennis.
Okay. I think it's just probably the best one because the other one I'm not even sure if he'd be in the top 10, so I'd rather just guess the best one, which is Medvedev. Does anyone have thoughts on that? No. Qualls.
I'm still trying to figure out what a double fault is.
Okay. And then we'll go with Daniil Medvedev, final answer.
Yeah.
I just thought he
Were
might be
you
ranked
between,
higher than him.
Were you between him and Shapovalov?
No, I was between him and Rublev.
Shapovalov is Canadian.
Oh, really? Wow, that's
Yeah.
surprising.
I figured Rublev wasn't that high, even though it seemed a little low for Medvedev.
Both Rublev and Kakanov, I think they're both ranked like 14 and 15.
Oh, wow, it was close then.
All right, Toads. Over the last year, this number 7 ranked American averages the most aces of any top 10 player with 13.2 per match.
Oh, what's the
I
name
think
of that service machine 8? Is it Taylor Fritz?
I know that name. I have
I
no
think
idea.
it's Fritz.
But
Taylor
machine
Fritz,
is
I
like
think he's the
Fritz.
only American ranked in the top like 15 or 20. And yeah, he's just like a service bot. He serves it really fast.
all right, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, Taylor Fritz final.
He isn't even the top ranked American, but yeah.
Really?
Nice. Yeah.
Damn.
Ben
Is
Shelton's above him.
Tiafoe
I was
right
gonna
behind
guess
him? Oh,
Ben
Ben
Shelton.
Shelton.
Ben Shelton's the one with the
Oh.
huge serve, right?
I mean, they both have big serves.
Isolated places, a geography category.
Bless you.
I
And
don't.
it could go sideways real quick.
I don't think we're gonna spring for this one.
We got to do it. You know we have to.
Yeah, we'll double it. We'll double it.
Yeah,
We'll
we got to do it.
We'll double it.
6.2 is a double. All right, for 1 point, look my Qualls. What city of population 1 million is furthest from all other cities of population of at least 100,000, being 1,328 miles away?
That's
Why the
tough.
fuck did we double this?
Oh fuck, it's our turn. I have no idea.
That's so tough.
Oh, what's the capital of Mongolia?
Ulaanbaatar.
Seems pretty
I don't know if it has a million. I had another capital
million
of mine
seems
that's really
a lot.
big, but yeah, I think that's a good guess.
Is there a
think it
city
has
of a million in the middle of nowhere in Russia?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like Mongolia has a lot of people, but like
Yeah, no, I think that's a really good guess. I think we
Okay.
should try that. All right, let's try Ulaanbaatar, final answer. Oh, it
I
was a
was
good
thinking
guess.
Chile.
No, I'm trying to think of the most. No, because there's like Buenos Aires is within 1,000 miles of
Okay,
the city of
okay.
Chile, right? I
Anything near like
want to
Abu
pick an
Dhabi.
Australian city because I think
Yeah, but
Australian cities
Canberra,
tend to be the most
those
isolated, but it's not capital city, so we don't have to think capital. Should we just send Sydney? What's the closest city to Sydney?
Canberra, Perth. I think it's
Canberra?
what about Manila?
Manila's giant. No, there's so many cities that are gigantic there.
Okay. What is this?
Dude,
Don't be Chile.
Why would you pick a country? A fucking.
It was
Oh,
Dude,
I
why
would not
you
have
pick
realized
the-
that Perth had a million people.
Why would you pick
Wait.
the Philippines? They have like 5 cities with at least
Wait.
like 1
We were
million
gonna send
people.
Sydney
Like
anyway.
100 million people live there, man. It's a
We were
brown.
gonna
Okay, but you would have gotten the right
Sydney
country
anyway.
counts. That would have been
It's
some
a
That's
point.
true.
brown country. It's dense. That's how that works.
That's true.
All right,
That's true. This is gonna
Toads
suck.
for 2 points.
The infighting.
The Toad's DNA lives strong.
Reykjavik.
What city of population 1 million is furthest from all other cities being at least 1 million of it? Excuse me. What city of population 1 million is furthest from all other cities of population of at least 1 million being 1,345 miles away?
This one could just be Australia. Australia again.
Well, which one would it be? Like Hobart?
Sydney,
Yeah, which one be Sydney?
right? What would be the closest city of 1 million people to
Yeah, but I
Sydney,
don't think we're gonna
Australia?
double Australia.
Okay, but find me a better city because I
Dude,
don't
then
think
I would say
Wellington's.
Auckland. Because New Zealand's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and like
It is.
Auckland is the only city there that has any population.
That's fair. Does Auckland have 1 million people though? That I don't know.
I think New Zealand has something
it
like
probably
12
does.
million, and
Yeah, it probably
Auckland
does have,
is
like-
like 1.5 or something.
Mm.
It's the capital of Peru.
Lima, but also
Yeah.
no.
Okay, so do you want to
terms
do
of-
Auckland?
Yeah,
I
think
think
we
it
have to
makes
go with
sense.
Auckland. Fuck,
I think that makes sense spiritually. Tough one
Okay.
to double.
Auckland
Auckland.
final.
Bad.
That is so
No
smart,
way.
man. Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Why you do what you do? Why you do what you do?
Matt, what is Lima in Spanish?
Hey, give us the double for that. Did you put it in the wrong place?
Yeah, we didn't double that. Oh no, okay, now we're good.
Matt, what is Lima in English?
Lime.
There's something there.
Sure.
I'm sweating.
Here it
What
is.
are you?
Here it is, friends.
Here we go.
Dude, he looks like a side character in an episode of Columbo.
I wish.
All right. Second niche round of the night, Columbo. Which frat bro had a lawyer for a father?
So this is a late one. This is a Columbo 90s episode.
Guy's
It's
awesome.
it's the dude who's actually in Twin Peaks. Oof, shit. So his Twin Peaks name is Mike. I don't know if that helps us very much, but yeah, I'm sorry. The 90s episodes, they're a little harder
You're
than
good.
the
It seems
70s.
very difficult.
I'm gonna guess that his name is the same name as his Twin Peaks character, it's named Mike.
Good guess.
Final.
I
Sorry.
couldn't tell you.
Sorry,
How
y'all.
about Joe?
Joe.
Final.
Yeah.
Justin Rowe.
You know what?
tough.
Kind of Joe.
Hey, we were closer
Very
than
tough.
you were.
Seems very tough.
All right, world chess champs.
Berlin defense.
That was a tough Columbo.
Only including years where two players competed in the championship/final. What player is the most recent to win at least 3 games as black in the FIDE World Chess Championship?
That is brutal.
Jesus.
I don't think it's that brutal.
It's pretty bad.
Win 3 games
Three
as black.
games with the black piece.
Did Cromnick win 3 games? I don't think so.
No, I think it's more recent than that. I think it's
Um,
post Magnus.
Ding.
Yeah, because what's the name
Ding
of the guy who
smoked
played?
Jan.
Oh, because Jan Nepomniachtchi was like he looked
He
like
just-
he was going
he
to
fell
die
apart.
under pressure. He actually
think
looked
it's
like he was
Ding.
going to die under pressure.
Ding's not even in the running anymore. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too because he's like kind of depressed.
Wait, no, because I think it's
No,
Ding.
I think
Bobby
Ding
pushed Magnus with
won.
12
Well,
draws.
Fabi never won a significant
No,
amount of games with
he
the
just
black
kept
pieces.
drawing.
Period. I think Ding
Ding.
won at least 2 with the black pieces, and Nepomniachtchi was like shattered.
Yeah, he fell apart. He looked like he got hit by a bus.
Ding
Liren.
Ding
Yeah.
Liren final. Oh man.
Okay, that's good for us.
I feel like it's really old. I don't know why. I feel like it would be like Bobby Fischer or something because they would play 24 games, and I know he that's probably a stupid guess, but I don't know.
I'm gonna guess Gary Kasparov.
I mean, maybe.
Good guess.
I know. Yeah, I don't know. I know Bobby lost the first 2 and then came all the way back, so he had to be winning with black.
Is black bad?
Yeah, Bobby Fischer final.
Okay.
Damn it.
I think this was mentioned.
No, nobody said
No, it's
Karpov.
not.
I
No,
said something.
the,
I said a name
the
that was
Magician
most
of Riga.
so it might as well.
Most
count.
recent, dude. I just checked. Ding won 4 games with black.
Yeah, but this says 3 games.
Sorry.
I'm no lawyer, but four,
At least
four
3
is at
games.
least 3.
All right,
I
never
don't
mind.
see
I
the
also,
elite
I also,
games.
I also read it incorrectly when I read. Also, it said at least 3, by the way. But never mind. I'm wrong. Also, never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
The Magician of Riga. You
All right.
sly dog.
That's not the magician.
Tall.
Of
No,
Riga.
that's tall. That's tall.
Yeah, that's Mikhail
Listen.
Tal.
Triple double leaders. Look, my Qualls, would you like to double?
Oh, you.
No, but what are we gonna double, Qualls? Sports other than baseball are already gone. I guess college sports. Oh, it's gonna be college football. We'll double that. Yeah.
This is
so
a
no.
Walt Bellamy question.
I don't know shit about the NBA.
We'll double the impossible round 10.
Yeah, we're not doubling.
All right, look, my Qualls. Your question. Who is tied with Joel Embiid for the most triple doubles for the 76ers this season?
Can either of you tell me a player on the 76ers?
Tyrese
Yeah.
Maxey is the one I can name.
I'm
Okay.
just like, yeah, he's the obvious one. Triple doubles, though. I mean, assists, I would have to say.
It's probably not.
Probably.
And Paul George is on there too, right?
Yeah, but he was suspended for a long time. It feels so obvious, though. I'm second guessing it.
Does Maxey rebound? He does, right?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's send Tyrese Maxey, right? Final.
VJ Edgecombe.
Yo, is it
Right.
really? He had didn't he have a
How many-
triple double in like his 3rd game?
Yeah,
It was in
something
his
like
first month of the season. I think it's VJ Edgecombe, and I think the number is 2 triple doubles.
that. Yes, I know Paul. It's not Paul George.
The
it's
number
now.
is 2. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. If you like Edgecombe, send Edgecombe.
Yes, I'm not doing.
Let's go VJ Edgecombe final. Really?
Trendon.
Oh, you-
Wow.
This is a fucking insane game.
You. That's not a real name. That's not a person.
Did you go to LSU?
That's the type of bag we're going into. Trendon Watford. I have a
This is
Sixers fan.
crazy.
I'm going to ask him that question.
All right. Who is leading the Grizzlies in triple doubles this season?
Oh, this sucks because I listened to a podcast run by the
Who's leading the
Grizzlies PR
Grizzlies
guy.
in triple doubles? Oh my god.
Is it Coward?
Cedric
Brian
Howard.
Coward? Cedric Coward?
Cedric, it's that's his name, Cedric.
Sneaky Gigi Jackson?
Did Javon Small have a triple double? I don't think so.
The Grizzlies are like quietly a disaster and apparently the worst hotel in the league. Anybody we could call?
No,
Anybody we could call
Isn't it one of the
beat
Spencer? Isn't it like Cam Spencer? Which one's on the Grizzlies?
Pat Spencer.
Pat's on
Is
the
it
Grizzlies.
Pat?
There's no way he's leading them in triple
Dude, there's
doubles.
no
I
way
think
he's
he
getting
is.
10 assists. He's actually not even that good.
I feel like Coward makes more sense than Pat Spencer. I'm willing to die on that hill.
I'm gonna be pissed when it's Pat Spencer. I'm gonna lose by 1.
Raza, break it.
Go with Coward. I don't know.
All right, Cedric Coward final. Oh,
Who's the guy you said? Pat Spencer? We should obviously go with that.
Yes.
Maybe I was gonna. Can I interest you in some GG Jackson?
You made that. That is not a real player.
Yes, he is.
He
went to
is a
Gigi
real
Jackson.
player, and he's on their team.
Jackson's the best of the
Qualls knows
I don't
everything
know.
about the NBA.
I don't know anything about the NBA. Where did
It has
Pat
to be
Spencer
Pat
go to college?
Spencer for the
That
comedy
name
alone.
sounds familiar.
He went to UConn.
Okay, guess that.
Fine, Pat Spencer final.
Oh, I'm
Definitely,
thinking.
it's definitely Cam Spencer.
Oh yeah.
There's
All right,
two.
all right.
Wait,
Yeah, but
Pat
I think-
Spencer is like a
Ryan
lacrosse guy, I
Rupert?
think.
Who
That's
the
not a
fuck
real
This
is
happened
Ryan
yesterday, if
Rupert?
you're wondering.
All right.
This
Is,
is last
is, he
night.
their,
Spencer's
is
the
he
one
their
on the
first
big
triple
league.
double?
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm not following
Points
Grizzly
there.
Who the
at all.
fuck is Ryan Rupert?
No idea.
Let's take a pause. It's 6-6 right now, and these are the two best teams in the league. Imagine if this game was like Pool Boy versus someone.
I like it.
I will
Why
say
is Pool Boy catching a strike?
original theme of this game was it was scoregami themed, supposed to be one of the hardest. Like I was hoping that there would be maybe 7 points scored total, and then I
Okay.
saw it was you guys playing, and I was like, well, I have to get rid of the scoregami theme because you guys are gonna score too many points.
Is this
Okay,
like
the
a
theme of the game should not be it's too hard.
Nah, I kind of like it.
is this like actual bad words or is it other ways to say I promise?
We're not doubling. No, either interpretation is a no.
Look, Mike Walls. Rupus Miltai, Velnyai Grebtu, and Polvelnui are common swears originating in what country?
I think I know.
I think I know too.
Could this be Romania because of the U's?
I love it.
But it seems more like an Asian language, doesn't it?
It reads like Vietnamese almost, but it's like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was thinking Southern Europe, Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I would want to go with Romania just because of the U squiggle.
Yeah.
All right, Romania, final answer.
I think it's
I was thinking
Lithuania.
Turkey.
No, it's Lithuania.
Lithuania.
These are not curses in Turkey. I know Turkey. I know Turkish kind
Okay.
of decently.
If the answer to this question is Lithuania, I'm gonna like lose my
Well, the
mind.
capital of
Lithu-
Lithuania is Vilnius. spelled
Lithuanian
weird.
final.
Wow.
First of all, how do you know that?
It's because of the just the way the letters end. It's just common to like Lithuanian
Second of
last
all,
names.
what are we doing with a Lithuanian swear words category?
Wait, Raza, can we say for the record, we were considering sending world languages as a niche this week.
It's true. It's true.
We're in this. We're back in the hunt.
Also,
Let's blow the lead.
Vilnius is a really common Lithuanian last name, so I just
Capital city.
It's so over.
Maria was just there.
It's okay, we got this.
Words are common swears originating in what country?
How do you feel about
Kurva Anya,
Azerbaijan?
that actually does sound like Turkish. I wonder
It
if
does, right? But Turkey's way bigger, which is why I'm like, how do you Moldova?
Fashkalop? Fashkalop sounds like it's
Would Leaf give us a Moldova question?
dude. Oh my god, Fashkalop sounds kind of like Polish.
It does. Baszzdmeg. Buzzmig. I like Poland. It's not Estonia. It's not Belarus.
Dude, I mean, but the thing is, Poland and Turkey are just too common of countries. We have to go a little weirder.
That's why I'm thinking Moldova or Azerbaijan.
No, it's not Azeri. It's definitely not Azerbaijan. You go with Moldova. I don't know why
With
not. I don't see
Moldova?
why not. Like, what else could happen at this point?
Could be Armenia. All right, let's
Send
go
it.
Moldova. Final.
All right, we're alive. We just have to get our double in round 10.
Wait. Do we go with Armenia out of spite? Were they even talking about Armenia?
We
Yeah,
said
we
like
can go with that.
seven.
The Z's make me think Hungary, but that's obviously way easier.
Our big Armenian population in wherever Leaf lives.
Yeah, go with Armenia. I don't know.
Armenia final.
Leaf, do you live in
Fuck.
North? Oh, that's actually crazy. It's actually crazy.
Oh man,
Leaf, do you live in North LA? Where are the Armenians? Are there Armenians?
I
I
have
would
not
have gotten
seen
that if we
Barry.
went first, but I was
but I'll
not
watch
ready to
it
guess
one
Hungary
day.
after Lithuania.
No, I live in DC now, and whenever I walk by the embassies, these are just words that I hear on the daily.
Dude,
Throw my way.
you
You guys should
actually
look
live in
up.
DC now? That's sick.
Yeah.
You guys should look up Finnish
Yeah,
swear
we'll
words.
collab. We'll collab for a little Teddy Brewski sometime.
Ted,
Wait,
Towns, if it was
are you nearby?
Finnish, it would
I
be
go to
so
law
easy.
school. I go to
It'll
law
be
school at
too
Georgetown.
easy.
I live here.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, no, do something.
Yeah.
Raza,
sick.
Jessica's moving to your neck of the woods in June.
Dude, I can't
For the
wait to see
record.
what busted ass wigger she ends up with.
I don't know what's going on. Top 5? This is your college football category for the night. Look, my
Oh, let's
your
go.
question. What is this top 5 list of? For your answer, you give a year, conference, and stat.
You menace.
Well,
So
Are
Rashad
you
Bateman is
joking?
definitely Minnesota receiver. That's what I got.
No,
right?
because Chris Olave went to Ohio State, so
yeah,
it's
so it's Ohio State.
Big Ten.
it's Big Ten. Yeah. Sorry, it's Big Ten, but it could be receiving yards, it could be receptions, it could be touchdowns.
And you have to get the year.
KJ
The
Hill.
year I want to say is 2022.
I-
No.
That's too late. I
2021.
think it's 21. Yeah, because Bateman was
Yeah.
he had COVID, and then the Ravens drafted him in the first round.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you guys wouldn't know the year for the Ravens. Yeah, because 22 was the year after, because 22 is when Ohio State made the playoff with.
I like touchdowns because I can't imagine Minnesota had this like prolific. Wait, no.
I think receptions.
I
I was
think he-
thinking receptions.
He missed time, so for this would be 2020 for the season.
You think?
Yeah, well, because if he was drafted in 21,
Okay, then
Do you
let's
think it was
go
the
with.
COVID year?
All right, so
2020.
it's 2020 Big Ten receptions final.
Think receptions?
I don't know. This is
I
not
feel like
even.
it's receiving yards.
Just send the same
Ryan,
thing. but
Ryan,
yards.
Ryan, just send whatever you want to send. I mean, I like the year 2020 because that's when Olave was drafted, right? The
I
year
was thinking
after.
20. What was he drafted in 2021?
He was
He's like in the
drafted
league for
in
4 years
20
or 5 years. I guess.
22.
I was thinking 2019, but I feel like that's too early.
No,
for
I think that's too
Peyton.
early.
Olave was there for a minute though, but just say 2020 in yards or
All right,
touchdowns.
2020 Big Ten receiving yards final.
Wasn't that our answer? Oh, we said
It
receptions.
is.
Oh, it's two
Okay.
Ds anyway. All right, that is
Yeah,
insane.
because
Wow.
Olave was on the roster for a hot minute.
All right, Toads, to close it
So
out.
was JSN.
What is this top 5 list of? Again, give your answer in terms of year, conference, and stat.
All right, I know
Do
the.
we want to just
I
punt?
No, I just don't know the year.
Benny Snell's a running back.
Yeah,
This is like 2017.
you think it's that long ago? I was thinking.
Benny's. You think it's 2020s?
I was.
Benny Snell. I think he's come and gone in the league. Right?
Yeah,
Okay, but what's the stat? Rushing
rushing
touchdowns?
Yeah, it's either yards or touchdowns. I think Nick
It could be like
Fitzgerald was a quarterback at
2021.
Mississippi State, so maybe touchdown.
Oh, let's go. Like, what about 2019
SEC rushing
SEC
touchdowns?
rushing touchdowns?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like it. We could blow it on this one.
2019 SEC rushing touchdowns final.
Did we just go with
2018.
2020 because they were?
No, it's 2018 because that was the year that Kentucky played Penn State in a bowl game, and I went to it. Benny Snell was Kentucky's running back. So
Was that his last year?
Don't make me.
Yeah,
play
that was his last
again,
year.
dude.
Okay, I'm fine with that. It's got to be touchdowns though, because yards will be bigger names. And Nick
Yeah.
Fitzgerald was Mississippi State's quarterback.
yeah, so 2018 SEC rushing touchdowns, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Final. Oh my god.
Rushing yards.
Rushing
Oh my-
yards? Are you fucking kidding me?
Come on.
All right,
Damn.
so that
Feel
ends
dirty.
the game 6-7.
Ethan,
All
no.
right.
What a gross game. I got 0
No.
Sorry,
points.
guys.
Thanks for playing, David.
We're too old for that.
Appreciate it.
Good game.